Have you guys seen my profile? It's really peak. Look at it. I animated it too. It's fucking glorious. Let me close this Halo video. We've got a game to cast. This was actually one I watched a little bit of because it was being streamed to me. So I kind of know a few things that happened in it, but not a lot of it. I was multitasking at the time, being abducted by an Australian in Elite Dangerous, only to discover I couldn't do anything because I still had cargo in a ship. And when you have cargo in a ship, you can't just buy another ship, even if it has the cargo for that cargo. I had 22 limpets. So this game is programmed by complete fucking morons. So let's pause. I am on a very, very tight time schedule. I am almost certainly going to have to like AFK during this. And that's going to be kind of unfortunate. Look at this. When we start, we only get a couple... Oh, because this is a champion fight, right? So we've got a few teams here. We've got Dot, some chicken scratch. We've got Murder Rabbit that I think I murdered in Quick Match some time ago. The name is familiar. We've got some random X-boners that I know I've murdered this dude. I don't know about him. We've got Team Lab with Yulin and Jesse. We've got the very, very, very laggy Xbox team. I know we've killed this guy sometime in the past, and I think I've had mixed results with this one because she's very, very laggy. And I don't know who that is. We've got Trong Nang C. We've got Dot Meow Dot C. We've got Nagoyat Cam, very, very laggy. There's some very interesting interactions I had with them. We've got some console players. We've got Aged Dash Daydream 59P. What a name. Barbarian 722P. Maybe he meant Barbarian. He must be Canadian. 757. Your Grace Age X. Very strange name. We've got Killer 01. Not Killer 11. Infamous. Camping Creations Stalker. Lithuanian. No, not him. This is his first clone. The first Lithuanian, so he's like from the Bronze Age or whenever the founding of that particular 52nd state of the United States came from. We've got more chicken scratch. We've got El More La Vega X. That definitely sounds French. We've got Rafat GDV. I didn't know Ethan Ralph played Naraka X. We've got the new Mex 1P. We've got Jurna Senpai. Maybe he meant Germa. _ P, and then we've got various toasters. So this kind of looks like a champion fight. We might be able to denote from the map, although we can't see the spawn points. We do see that they're very, very clustered all around each other in some specific spots. Except for Killer 01. I just woke up and I really should have drank something. I was hoping to wake up a little bit earlier before the care workers come. That's not how things go. So over here we have 3 teams hot dropping over here. And in this area we of course have the toasters. This is toaster hell on this map where they dwell in the metaverse awaiting the call. Over here we have Team Lag and then Team Lab. And so we're going to try to follow all the fights that happen in this, but it may be kind of difficult for a variety of reasons. So they are running Rumi, Justina, and Zai, trying to figure out what comps work in trios, because trios is all fucking Transformers, and Transformers are just so boring to actually play, and they're very, very boring to play against, but they are very, very powerful, and they continue to be buffed. The newest hero, Kanye West, but white, is a Transformer, and I've played him a little bit since I did those quick matches, and they were... Oh, there's actually 2 lagger teams over here. They, I discovered that his second alt actually appears to be possibly more powerful than the first alt, because I've been TOD'd by the ranged on it, and it has still multiple grabs. This grab is actually spammable. It's just an attack, so extremely annoying. So there's a parry here, some shuffles. This looks kind of like Team Labubu might be a little bit screwed on gear, but one of them does have purple armor. Nagoyat Cam has been punked. It was a Atari alt. You don't see her very often. At least outside of people trying to deal with Tianhai. Oh. Of course, when they're indivisible, you have a hard time seeing that ult from the Zai. So they got murdered. Nagoya Cam is slinking around over there. Oh, it looks like there's some cocking going on. Some cocking. Now, this interface. If I want to bring up the players, like, the context of what you do changes depending on what the menu is you're on. And that's like the 101 of how not to do an interface, especially for broadcasting. Like, you don't want to be spending time, like if you're doing a live cast, it's even fucking worse. And I just... It's better to do it with M, honestly. To jump between the characters, it's better to do it with M. So it kind of seems like these guys kind of spread out a little bit. But let's take a look. These guys are going to go revive over there somewhere. We're going to take a look at Meow. Meow's group is playing Zai, Valda, and Matari. So this is like the least Transformer heavy in existence with 2 Transformers. Although Zai's transforming is not very good. It's she's definitely quite weak today compared to most heroes. So these guys kind of got separated. Rachel, top Tianhai vertical got destroyed. There's some bounties going on here. There's some cannons, but they're in Bane. They're not going to revive this. These guys are actually going to get murdered if they try to fight, because it looks like some of them aren't even healed. Now they're leaving. They are leaving. Meanwhile, we've had some other fighting going on in the map. We may as well dial back a little bit. I think that is something like we just spam this a whole bunch of times. Can you track using the track bar? I mean, they're like definitely using a browser for this, because that's all anybody does these days is use browsers. And that's one of the reasons why when you attempt to when you remove, like when you go into like training or whatever and you hide the HUD using P, you get back a lot of frames. I get back like 50-60 FPS turning off the HUD in training. Suddenly I can do the double up longsword uppercut. I can even do the flying knives TOD with a little bit of reliability, because my FPS goes all the way up to like 250 plus depending on where I'm at. It's very inconsistent. So they're fucking up this umbrella. Fuck umbrellas. The Parasocial weapon is out now, and it is extremely powerful, but a little wonky. There's actually an attack on it that is incapable of hitting even 3 player spaces around you. And we were trying to figure out if that was intentional or not. You know, with this company, you don't really know. That dude obviously had no idea what he was doing at all. Dude was literally fucking asleep. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of a scuffle going on over here. We've got various console players attempting to navigate the game using their controllers. A very, very, very difficult task. Anything related to menus or camera control is very, very challenging. Although some people have told me that some combos are actually a little easier on the controller, which I can believe. This guy is playing, I think, the new hero, Kanye West, but white. Spamming those 1-2-3s, Murder Rabbit could have gotten a great parry right there, but it wasn't necessary because they obviously don't know how to fight Matari at all. She's got her ult up. People are dying here and there. Ah, double kill. Absolutely murdered. Dude just stood there attempting to revive in the middle of a fight. Just sits there and spams whites. This guy has no idea how to do it. The new mechs indeed. Lots of kills for Murder Rabbit, just like in Monty Python. Meanwhile, there is a roomie attempting to revive. Dude is up and then will probably die because he didn't do any kind of wake up or attempt to avoid it all. Tessa just walked in like a deer caught in the headlights and got absolutely slapped. This roomie is scurrying around and just not really doing too much, as there's just a brawl going on back over here. It's just... This is amazing. Murder Rabbit, of course, killed that roomie, seeing as she really wasn't too intent on fighting back, apparently. There's another man over there. The Murder Rabbit's team's not doing too well because they're kind of just dying, but... This is the lowest level lobby I have actually ever seen in this game. I have never seen this many console players in one group before. That's actually incredible. It's certainly not the kind of lobby we get in trios. We never get groups like this. This guy just like running around throwing 1, 2, 3s. Murder Rabbit is just able to just constantly spam 1, 1, 1 and just throw verticals all over the place completely unpunished. Yeah. And these are my kinds of players. These are the guys at my skill level, and I don't get that. This Tian Hai is struggling a little bit to I don't know what he's doing. There was opponents right next to him. He could have grabbed any one of them. So the murdering continues. The clashing. And she's got her ult back. And none of these people are going to know how to deal with Matari at all. They have no idea what to do about her ult. They're not looking for her. They're not going to parry it. They're not going to dodge it. They're just going to get fucked. That's pretty funny. So EU has been fighting actually. Let's take a look and see what's going on down here. We have we had a couple fights against this guy in trios. We won 1 or 2 and we lost 2 or 3 or something like that. I don't know if he was with these guys or not because, well, good fucking luck figuring out any of these chicken scratch names. I assume that the white guys are using the Chinese names because they don't want to be recognized at all because nobody's gonna fucking know what that is other than the Chinese. And they just like use like Google Translate or whatever and they think like, wow, I'm so fucking edgy, holy shit. Dude, that's crazy. And in reality, they just come off as complete fools. So, none of them I can recognize. Although there are a number of international students. That guy like escaped one fuckfest and just walked right into a cat's open mouth like a spider or a crane fly. So, he didn't really accomplish too much from that. His whole team died. Dude, this is driving me crazy. There is another fight that shows up during all this period, though. They went to Dark Souls lands. And then they went to Celestra. And they're going to run into dudes that revived from Eventide. So as console players got filtered out of existence, there's one Chinese dude over here. One chicken scratcher is checking out the Rift Dealer. Meanwhile, we've got consoles over here. A console. Ew! Dot. Every time I saw his name, I had to say that because it's such a strange, bizarre name. I think that he belongs in the team with Dot Meow Dot. You may as well keep it thematic. So these guys revived over here. They're actually going to run into the other individuals. His team is Tara, Kanye West, and Justina. Kanye West, of course, is white. It was actually a challenger. It was one of Murder Rabbit's dudes that took challenger. And they were so lucky that they spawned with... It's like the two sides of the lobby, right? You had the people that were actually, like, decent at the game. And then you had, like, the newbies. And that is not something you see very often. Especially at Eventide. Like, Eventide usually has all the hot droppers spawning in it. Why the fuck would anyone ever willfully spawn at Shipwreck? I hate that place so much. So no iframe on the Tara ult, but the Tessa ult does save them from getting completely annihilated. They do pop a Bane here. This dude is spamming Yodo things. You don't need to be good at the game to kill with Yodo. She just has to crouch spam and that's it. Unfortunately, you do need to not stand inside the Bane and not get grabbed by the infinite grab potential of Kanye West. So, summarily butchered, despite the Yodo being a Yodo. This this dude has 4 gold jades on him at the moment. None of them are for any of the weapons he's got. But he's got 4 gold jades. So, Team Labubu has spawned over here. They might run into some console players down there as Team Laggers are moving up north and possibly going to collide with their pings. There is actually some interaction going down here, it looked like, very briefly. Someone may have been dead over there, or they just did not fight. But they are coming over to the Challenger. Tara is capable of doing some pretty crazy damage with her ult. I actually like playing her, but I'm bad at this video game, so I have a hard time playing with the lack of ability to escape. So Murder Rabbit is going to be instantly butchered. The teammates of Murder Rabbit are going to do their best here. You might see some Kanye West ulting, but he got hit by that ult before he came down. But he does respawn in kind of an awkward place, so they're not able to TOD him off of that. However, he still got fucked. There's that gold focus. They released a patch yesterday that they apparently changed almost all of his purple focus to gold focus. They massively ramped up his damage, and they did a couple of other buffs to him because this incredibly powerful launch hero just wasn't powerful enough. I kind of expected there to be a Tianhai buff amidst there too, but I guess not. There's a parry that looked a little awkward. I'm kind of surprised he got that parry. That's definitely a kind of parry that shouldn't even be possible in the game, but Murder Rabbit has, of course, ulti revived this. And Dot is not even really paying attention at the moment because he's looting. But his opponent, his allies are taking a little bit of damage there. And they're not really doing anything about it, but they finally decided to start playing the video game, and the Matari is dead, and this dude is dead. And that team, I believe, is completely eliminated. A Yang got baned, and there are several, like I said, this one's going to be a little bit tough to go through because we got action all over the map. This is a very, very, very violent champion fight. So it looks like Team Laggers and Team Lab have encountered different individuals at the moment here. And I remember watching this particular interaction on stream, so it was kind of funny. So they revived over here. They picked up better gear than what they had at Shipwreck. Shipwreck, honestly, I do not know why people drop there. Like, there's nothing there. There's a couple of gold piles in the boat, and that's kind of really about it. Like, 1 or 2 you might find elsewhere. They're a little random, but either I don't know where all the other piles spawn there, or it's kind of like the new map where people just revive in places because they forget how bad it is. So Team Lab is not going to encounter anyone quite yet, but this group here does get a bounty on them. Team Lagger is about to encounter. I believe that Team Lagger might actually get into a fight before they do. So I think most of the people in this group here have ping around mine or worse. Because I think Rachel Max actually literally stands for Rachel Mexico. It would explain the ping. They go to the realm of peace. Okay, so that's kind of like yeah, they kill one, another one hops in. Bye. Awkward terrain for a buttering edge, unfortunately. There's so many pulsars. It's wonderful. Well, one dude died. That's a shame. Killer 01 has been killed. Actually, this is a different game than I was thinking. So, these guys went to the Realm of Peace. You can get some items there. In my experience, a lot of people don't actually go there. How do I close this list? A space bar. Dude, I have casted a few replays now, and I still get really confused by this interface. Like with League of Legends and StarCraft 2 and shit like that, I adapted pretty much immediately. But so another team of Exponers are over there. Meow. .NC. They're you know, chilling out, lagging on this dealer. Killer 01 is alive. And might be the only person that is alive. The other people may have waited too long to release and lost their revive, because I noticed they weren't releasing. So there's a surprise inside the brilliant cave. Looks like they did not actually run into each other here, so that's kind of interesting. We can notice the UI is bugged on the right side because 24 Entertainment is very good at managing their variables. One of the simplest, most easiest things to do in all of programming is to not do things like that. It's no surprise the game performs like hot garbage in anywhere else that actually matters. So I think that they're chilling here. Doesn't really look like that they're even going to encounter anyone in Yang. Does Yang even have anyone in it? Did anyone even go in Yang? Wow, and they pass each other too. Nothing happens. No, they're shopping right now. They're gonna run right into Killer 01. He hides there like a moth attached to the wall of your bathroom door. You don't see him quite until you get 1, 2, 3. The battle is joined. He's activated. That's the F2 ability of Kanye West. He has ulted, and so it begins, and then he's dead. Well, he tried. He tried. Meanwhile, in Team EU, they're being ambushed by people from all the way across the fucking planet. That parry goes nowhere at all. It throws in an extra for good measure. Looks like the other team actually has pretty strong armor. I don't actually know F2 could send you in the air. I haven't really even tried to do that, I'm gonna be honest. And yeah. Oh, that was some damagery too. So much displacement though. A little hard to follow up on that with his team. And there's the extra grab because being stunned for like a quarter of the fight so far is cool and engaging gameplay. His team is getting fucked. Now the Justina could possibly TOD them here with her ult if they all line up, but it doesn't look like she's very interested in doing that at the moment. So he's going to chill here, maybe hoping he can grab a revive if they just immediately leave. But they don't want to. In fact, if they were at all paying attention, they would have seen him. Oh, they did see him, but their reaction was very, very slow. Very, 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 very slow. This guy's gonna head down here. Team Labubu, of course, shopping. Team Meow is just scraping off the sloppy seconds that were left behind inside Celestra et al. Not too much to go over there. His teammate was eliminated. Bounty has shown up. And it gave them bounty for someone all the way across the fucking map, it looks like. If that is their bounty. Guard. You can't guard the guy who's already fucking dead. I don't know about that. I can't go to this guy. He's queued up for the Realm of Spirit. Oh. Oh. I paused it. Is that what happened? Did it pause? Dude, I pushed that button to not pause it. This is bugged. This is bugged. What? I did not pause it. It froze. It desynced or something. Yeah, they picked up the bounty. That was fucked up. I gotta say, that was a new bug. Yeah, the bounties are just... The game was never actually designed for spectating. It happened again! I'm not doing this. It's doing it on its... Dude. 24 Entertainment is genius. Absolutely genius. Their replays can desync. There we go. Yeah, there's something fucked. That's crazy. How do you do that? Well, you have only the best programmers in the industry with your massive budget. Right? 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 Dude created a little mountain of gold, a little golden hole in the water. There's actually a battle going on down here between Meow and friends. You'll rewind a little bit and hopefully not get hit with that desync. I was kind of just letting it do its thing and not, you know, mess around in case that's causing it to desync more. You can never be too sure with this kind of software. It's obviously very, very fragile. So there is what appears to be a roomie. Oh, yeah. That is Team Lab, actually. They showed up over here. Oh, because of the lag, we didn't even get to see them cross that distance that easily. That's kind of crazy. So they get baned. They're gonna leave. Some battles going on over here. Lynn is taking some damage, but guy just walks face first into that. Oh, managed to avoid. A little bit of a reach around there. She unfortunately gets away. The Zai manages to cover, and then she dies. But this is inside the Bane, and her ult did go off, so that stealth is a little bit annoying. Ooh. All right, all right. E-hand timing. Rest in piss. Rest in piss, Jesse. Rest in piss. That was such an unfortunate ult. So we got some exponers that are hiding over here, learning how to play the game, discovering the wonders of the zone and ratting. Team Lab survived. They escaped. These guys do not notice the roomie clung to the wall. No one has really done anything in Yang at all. I'm not sure anyone's even gone to Yang. We haven't seen anybody running around with the buffs. It looks like Team EU might actually run into these dudes. Oh, they missed them again! That's fucking crazy. These guys are being chased. I don't think they even realize they're being chased at the moment. They have no idea. Of course, this guy's from C, so, you know, there's a good chance that he experiences the game in Technicolor at like 300 ms. Well, the Valda was attacked. They do know that they are being chased. They don't want to fight for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, all their ults are down, that's why. Yeah, they would rather not fight in that case. But the problem is it's very, very hard to disengage from this. Once they catch someone just once with the grapple, then they're fucked. They can't get away. The fact they haven't done so is A little silly, but it eventually happens. That unfortunately does not connect. The other team is being very, very skittish. If they knew they didn't have ults, they would go way harder. This guy blew his ult. It looked like... No, he is using the actual parasol. See, this is the problem. His ult is a parasol, and then there's a parasol item, and the skins on it look very similar. At a glance, I can't tell the difference that easily. Oh. Zai is getting murdered. They're not really fighting back at the moment, which means they're getting fucking cooked. That dude is just gonna leave. The rest of his team is gonna get fucked. She finally got her ult back, but that misses. It can miss. I'm not honestly sure how it missed. Just got knocked away 5 miles. They're putting up a little bit of fight now thanks to the Valda. And the fact that ult missed, honestly, helped delay a little bit. But now the Valda's ult is gone. They're still focusing quite hard on her, but they're not doing very good at actually dealing with her. I have no idea what that gold focus was. I'm going to assume that was his ult. This cavalry bloom has been spammed relentlessly and not punished. The chase is on. Valda got parried. She got parried. Just... That was the Jade, I believe. The gold Jade. For the... Yeah, that's what that gold focus is. You can see it right there. The first part of it actually silences, apparently. I did mess around very briefly with it against bots. And it's... It's kind of... It's got a long cooldown because it's a stage 2 blue, right? But... In trios, yeah. I don't know. It's not as powerful as some of the Jades out there, I don't think. But the silence on it evidently will always be super strong. So the laggers are heading to Yang. The other team is still ratting like pros. These guys are going to be going up against Team Ew. Once again, a tale as old as Ew itself. Up in the air they go. There was some Merciless Havoc in there. Of course, some of these teams had full stacks of gold Jades very early in the lobby. Lab has been banner question marking all day. Dude, this Kanye is getting fucked. That gold went nowhere. I don't even know what that gold even... Oh, that was probably his F2. He's already fucking dead, though. Dude was cooked. Tara's ult goes out, and she gets knocked out of the air. Alright, getting lots of mileage out of that GS. You got to appreciate it. Some teammates are very low, but Lap does not ult them. He does not need to. He has the palm of God, the God palm, bringing it down to a 1v1 of Lab versus this Chinese text that has Merciless Havoc. Lab has also got a pretty stacked inventory, though. Ooh. Ooh, that's, yeah. Lab busting out the horizontal dagger. Surprisingly hard to parry. Well, he has Aurora Burst too, because of course he does. Ah! Very, very sassy. This guy really wants to use Aurora Burst. That's all he really wants to use. He's not willing to go into the horizontal. He wants to use Aurora Burst. That's the good shit. Let's see what these guys are doing. They have been turtling for the entire fucking game. This is the MCNT of builds, and they don't have a gold weapon on their Tessa at all. That's kind of sad. But they will cash in on this Morus. Gold pole sword. Looking good, looking good. And then there's all these jades. There's a body over there. And there is a small amount of jades over here. Little do they realize that there is Chinese man literally right next to. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's a ghost! Oh, it's a ghost! Oh, instantly parry. Oh, thanks for the gold pull sword. Full alt. Labubu pulls his alt. Team X boner. Throwing that 1, 2, 3. Nice alt. Yeah, they are charmed. It's time to parry. Definitely a little bit of a panic at the moment. Ooh. Instantly heal just to lose it again. E-hand timing, but the pride's fall, the turnaround. An Exponer has died. Emoting has begun. Team Lab has definitely got some emote skills. Now that they're throwing blues at her, she doesn't want to parry anymore. Well, they're fucked anyways. Meanwhile, over here, this Exponer has been boned. They have been boned. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic. Meanwhile, over here, Team Lagger X is enjoying this free Morus, as it looks like Team Lab may encounter their frames. They've got full gold armor. Oh, they got 2 gold armor. Everyone is totally stacked on Jays, though, like completely stacked. Goku forgot his training, but it's okay. Vegeta is here to help him out. Gets sassed. Ew! Has used his alt. I can know because I think he's the only turret in the match. There's lots of horizontals being thrown, and no one's punishing him for it. But Jesse has died. That is terribly miserable. It died to Rachel. Oh, get grabbed, LOL. Yes, that whole thing is a grab, by the way. The second there is a grab attack. He's trying to use that Jade to chase, but it is not a chasing Jade at all. It is not. Dude, he got a little fucked there. The Mortal Defiance did not help at all. Did not help at all. You know, Rachel's been getting a lot of good parries in this game. Got to admit. She's gotten a lot of parries. Ew! Oh, that Justina barely saved him. Oh, Team Rachel's getting fucked by ew. She's just throwing shit out here. But she got another parry! Oh no! Ew! Has died. It's down to a 1v1. Rachel's up against the god of Chinese text. But... Oh! Explosive armor! Explosive armor! The bot build. Dude, the bot build won the game. That is crazy. The bot build won the game. Our care workers should have been here by now, right? Or am I behind on time again? Are they late? Or did they come and I just didn't hear them? I was too engrossed. I was much too engrossed. I can't believe the Lord of Ping, the goddess of Ping, manages to parry everyone to death after flailing around there for a little while. They had no idea. No idea. They just saw Labubu over here. But they're actually like healing. Like if they had attacked immediately, Lab had no armor because of the armor swapping that was going on. And there's a dude just running around in the zone over there. I have no idea what he's doing. He was trying to escape the other dudes, but A little window of opportunity passed. Their Justina is not on board with this turtling shit. She wanted in. But now, like, his team's really separated. So she was initiating on Lab, and then this guy's like, I better go over there and deal with this. But I don't know, running in there to blue them with the vertical was a little risky. But he was lucky to escape. The Justina is still fighting. When the other two had managed to withdraw. They do come up to try to assist. The GS, not the best chasing weapon. He does switch to the longsword here, but... Ah, there it is. No follow-up, though. Could have been a lot of damage. Oh. Ah, yeah. Did not parry that. Most people are not going to recognize any of the animations for this weapon. It only came out a couple days ago, and it is grotesquely busted. And the Jades, I'm not sure the Jades were even dropping for a while. Oh, dude, he released into that because it looked like he had a window to release there. But she is very laggy. Very, very laggy. So if you do that, you're going to get punked. Very, very laggy. This game was kind of funny. I like that Yang. I liked Lab trying to navigate around, and then the Mortal Defiance healed him for basically nothing. I've been fucked by that, but it was actually from Zai's ultimate that did that to me. The healing reduction axed the healing from Vulpine Essence. Because of the burn? That costed me a 1v1 in a ranked game. I was close to winning, I think. It was a very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. Obviously, I haven't done solos in half a year now, and I don't intend to touch it ever again. But, yeah, good shit. Good shit. The gods of ping continue to prevail. All it goes to show is maybe you need a little bit of luck to win at a very high ping. Although I imagine her frame rate is very high still.